Subramanian Swamy and Ragini Nayak, Chairman of the BJP Strategic Action Committee and Congress leader and spokesperson joining the debate. Now the most laughable thing, Ragini, the most laughable thing is... Can you hear me, Ragini? We've lost her line. We're going to dial her back. Sankarshan, the most laughable angle is when the Congress party says this is about women's rights.
Why are you giving the question you are asking, Ragini, to me?
Generally, why are you seeing motive in everything this evening?
All right.
Why are you seeing motive in everything this evening?
No, because you began asking a question to Ragini and then you shifted to me with the same question.
No, why? What do you think I'm making a value judgment on you?
No,
as
ask me.
Please do. Sankarshan, please. Don't pull my leg on TV.
No, nobody does that. Nobody does that.
Thank you.
Nobody does that.
Ragini Nayak can hear me now. Ragini, good evening.
Yeah.
You know, the most laughable thing, Ragini, is when the Congress party says we are fighting for women's rights by picking up the story of Jashodaben. If you're fighting for women's rights, please explain to me why you are fighting for an underage marriage. Anybody marrying anybody at the age of 16 or 15 is illegal. You have actually embarrassed yourself by sending Kapil Sibal to the Election Commission to fight for an act of illegality. You should actually say the whole damn thing is illegal. In fact, you know, it has no constitutional or legal basis, a child marriage. Did you realize you were doing something like that? Instead, you say we are fighting for women's rights.
Arnab, I would say...
An underage boy and girl get married and you pick up the issue and say it's a case of women's rights.
Let the people judge, Arnab,
people
who stands
judge what?
embarrassed.
Was it a legal marriage?
No. Let me speak. You put forth your question and let me
Was it a legal marriage?
I've been hearing the arguments presented by Madam Nirmala Sitharaman. I have been hearing the arguments put forth by Madam Nirmala Sitharaman, and the question that you're posing in front of me also has certain dubious statements. You tell me, if Mr. Narendra Modi has accepted that he is a married man, what chance does the BJP spokesperson who's been saying that this is a child marriage and this marriage has not been consummated stand a chance? You tell me, either a marriage could be a legal marriage,
it's not a marriage.
Or it could be void ab initio. What is the stand? What is the stand of the BJP? If it was a child marriage, if it is not a legal marriage, then why has Narendra Modi accepted it?
That's a good counterpoint. Good counterpoint.
After 45 years,
good counterpoint. Good counterpoint by Ragini Nayak.
Why has he not put that forth for 45 years?
Good
and one more thing.
One minute. Let's answer that first. Subramanian Swamy, answer that. Ragini Nayak throws that.
Just a moment.
Point number one. I'll take each point one at a time.
One more thing.
I'll take points one at a time. One at a time. My first point, Ragini Nayak throws it back at you. That if it is not legal, she says if it is not legal, then why has Narendra Modi mentioned it in his affidavit? If it is not legal. By mentioning it in the affidavit, he has himself acknowledged it to be legal.
Who are you addressing this question to?
That's to you. Because she throws it back at the BJP and you are the BJP leader on the program. I just lost the line there with Subramanian Swamy.
Can I continue then?
Okay, you make your second point. He's not going to hear you. I'm going to have to repeat that. But continue, Ragini.
All right.
Okay, he's back. Right. No, one second. He's answering your question. One second. We lost the line there for a minute. Answer that, Subramanian Swamy. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Are we discussing what Mr. Narendra Modi filed in his nomination papers, or what Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman gave as an interpretation? Now, I didn't hear her, so I can't comment on it, but I can certainly comment on Mr. Narendra Modi. Please hold on, you Congress people. You better go and explain how Sonia Gandhi claimed she got a degree from the University of Cambridge when it was an outrageous lie, and she had to change her affidavit afterwards.
You better
Don't forget that.
Just a couple of days back,
you go and see her own affidavit, 2004 and 2009. She has changed her tune. She first claimed she was educated in the University of Cambridge, and now she says that
will now
She was
allege
not
perjury
educated
on
in the
Mr.
University of
Narendra
Cambridge.
Modi that he has not
Liar she is.
disclosed assets of his wife. You are
No, let me
hypocritical. You are
finish
being
what I have to
hypocritical.
say. Otherwise,
You are
you'll get
being,
more. Rahul Gandhi
you
also
are showing
claims
your double
that he got an
standards here.
MPhil. That's a lie. So let me first finish what I have to say.
Rahul
Otherwise,
Gandhi
you will get it in the
on
next.
this very channel has proved,
Rahul Gandhi is a fraud.
has
He's
asked
failed all
Mr.
his
Arnab
exams.
Goswami, he has told Mr. Arnab Goswami that he is going to show. Excuse me, I will
Yeah,
not
where is the
allow
certificate?
you
I want
to
him
make
to show
such
the
bizarre
certificate.
statements, absurd,
I will
illogical,
send a man-
irrational
I'll send a
statements.
man
Come
tomorrow
to the
to take
point.
that for the-
I have put a question.
to get
I
the
expect an
certificate.
answer to the question.
Ask him to give me a copy of the certificate. He has
You
no certificate
didn't
which
you,
says he's
Mr.
got
Subramanian
MPhil.
Swamy, allege
He
that
failed
Mr.
in
Amrinder
the
Singh
economic
has committed
paper.
perjury because
No,
he did
no,
not
let's not
disclose
get into that now.
certain
Let me
hypothetical
answer
accounts
what you
that you
are-
presume
let me
he
answer
has
what you have
in the
to
name
say.
of his wife.
Why are you-
Why don't you
There
allege
you are-
perjury
you are-
now on
Mr.
Narendra
Arnab
Modi
Goswami, you
because
can't
he has
control
also
this
done
debate,
the
it looks
same?
like.
She's asking you counter questions.
What have I done?
She's asking you counter questions, Dr. Swamy. I'm only saying one by one.
What is the counter question?
She says she asked you
What is the
counter
counter
questions.
question?
One on Rahul Gandhi's degree. Secondly, she says that you have been unable to prove your charge of perjury against Amrinder Singh. What is the broader? No, one minute. What is the broader point you're making about
No, but the
Subramanian
job
Swamy?
was the same.
What is the broader point you're making? What is the broader point
He's
you're
being
making, Ragini?
hypocritical. He is being hypocritical. See, the point is that he is renowned for making such impertinent statements that he has just made about
Don't
Rahul
make
Gandhi.
irrelevant
A couple
comments.
of days back, he
Look,
said
get
that
to
Mr. Amrinder
specifics.
Singh has
Are we discussing Subramanian Swamy or you're discussing Narendra
no,
Modi?
it is relevant.
No, he's asking you, are you
It is
discussing
relevant.
Subramanian Swamy or
It is
Narendra
relevant
Modi or
because
what?
Narendra Modi has not declared the assets of his
Who
wife.
are you discussing?
He has not
You're
declared the
discussing me
assets
or
of
you're
his wife.
discussing Narendra
And
Modi?
Subramanian Swamy
Don't be
has,
such a dimwit
has charged
like your
Amrinder Singh
leader,
on the
Mr.
same ground. So-
Rahul Gandhi. Let us discuss Mr.
Answer my
Narendra
question,
Modi's
please.
nomination forms if you want.
The broader.
Don't get into this question as to what I did with Amrinder Singh.
This is just
We'll worry
become,
about that
No,
in
no,
a
no. The
separate
thing is that you
program.
don't have an answer. Accept it.
slanging
Accept it,
mad.
you
Go
don't
on
have an
now.
answer.
You want me to answer? You want me to answer?
I ask a question.
You want Mr. Narendra Modi Singh or
I
you
have
want to now
another.
divert? I have
what
proved
was-
that
what-
Ms. Sonia Gandhi told a lie.
It is a
She
related
never went
matter.
to the university.
Two
of
questions,
Cambridge.
1 minute.
Is there
Now,
anything better?
Dr. Swamy and Ragini.
She never crossed 50.
It is
Dr.
related
Dr. Swamy and
matter.
Ragini, two questions to you
She
both.
got a degree from University of Cambridge.
Take it from me.
And then the subsequent affidavit
take it from me.
proves my point.
Okay,
She got the
Subramanian
University
Swamy.
of Cambridge.
Subramanian Swamy,
Okay.
take it from me. Take the question from me. My question to both of you. Both of
Sorry,
you.
don't
Both
have
of
a
you.
question.
Let me
What is your
arbitrate.
question?
Let me be the arbiter of this debate. Let me please be the arbiter of this debate. My questions to
I'm
both of
asking
you.
you to control her.
Yeah, I
am
am-
answering your question on Narendra Modi.
Fine.
And
So
she's interrupting.
my question here is, please let me summarize a bit. Allow an anchor to come in once in a while. Okay. So here's my question. The question is to Subramanian Swamy. Subramanian Swamy, you're fire and brimstone. You're fire and brimstone. You're about to burst in anger.
Because I can't.
Where is the counter
There's a
charge?
limit to tolerating dimwits, you see.
No, please don't. No, let's not get personal. The question here is, she got
personal.
Fine.
She
So
said that he goes on
she
in
is
the habit
making
of
a broad
speaking all kinds
point.
of rubbish and all that. Tell her not to be personal because I can match her on that.
I'm sorry. Please enlarge.
Yeah, you better be
Enlarge your
sorry.
vision.
Because you will be more
What
sorry
you call
afterwards.
personal has
Get
legal,
to the point.
political and social
Where are we talking
ramifications.
about Narendra Modi
Give
or
me
we are talking
time. I will
about
talk
Ms.
on
Sonia
all the
Gandhi
3
telling a
points.
lie on an affidavit? Ms. Sonia Gandhi told a lie on an affidavit.
I am
That
talking
she got a
about
degree from the
Mr.
University of
Narendra
Cambridge.
Modi,
And she had to
his
change it.
disclosure,
She
and his
changed it.
disclosure having large social, political and legal ramifications.
You will answer my question, Ragini.
Let's talk about the issue.
What I...
No, 1 second. Ragini.
Sonia Gandhi
Ragini,
told a lie. She
what is
got
the
past the
question,
5th
Arnab?
class.
No, 1
Give me
second.
the question.
No. Can I ask a question, please? Will you
me
let
the
me in,
question.
please? Will you let me in, Ragini, please? Otherwise, please please understand.
Yes,
My
yes.
question is,
Yeah.
don't tell me this is about women's empowerment. Don't tell me. You're fighting. Rahul Gandhi in his recent speeches rakes up the snooping scandal, the incident in 2012 when Karnataka MLAs were caught watching pornography in the assembly allegedly. One concerns an allegation of a direct invasion of privacy, right? Possible contravention of the law. The other concerns are unparliamentary behavior within the precincts of an assembly. Narendra Modi's personal life relates to none of the two issues. This is not a question of women's empowerment. You are desperately making it a direct personal attack and cleverly couching it. Vinod Mehta and Sankarshan Thakur are my senior colleagues. They can correct me. I am saying it's not about women's empowerment. You are couching it within the argument of women's empowerment. Then have the courage to say it's all out personal attack. We'll now target people individually. You can also target us, we target you. Sankarshan and Vinod Mehta.
Which is why,
Sankarshan and Vinod Mehta.
Arnab, I was saying...
Can I answer now?
No, Sankarshan first.
Can I answer now?
Sankarshan first.
No, you put a question to me. Let
Sankarshan
me some time.
first. Sankarshan
Give me some
first.
time to answer. You've asked me.
Listen. Yeah, but I'm asking...
You asked me or not?
Yeah, but I'm asking them to also
reply.
give their point. But Ragini, come on, I'm asking them to give their point. I said they are my senior colleagues. They can correct me if I'm wrong. And I said to them tonight that this is not about women's empowerment. This is about personal attack couched within the argument of women's empowerment.
No, but I want some time to respond to this.
Sure you can, but let
You
them...
have to give me some time to respond to this.
Okay, but let Sankarshan have a word in, please.
All right.
Yes, Vinod Mehta. Vinod Mehta, you're still very much on the debate, by the way.
Which
Yes.
is why, Arnab, which is why I said in the earlier part of this program that it is relevant what Jashodaben's position is. If she was complaining, if she was saying I have been let down, if she was going or trying to speak out, she's not. And which is why I say that there is a case probably on the issue of what Vinod Mehta says about a man who is aspiring to become this country's prime minister. If there is a public judgment to be made on whether he lied for a long time. But on the issue, so there is a political issue, and then there is the technical issue to be sorted out with the Election Commission, which the Congress has gone to. But to take this matter to the political stage, to the campaign stage, which Rahul Gandhi has now done, I think is unseemly.
Who told him to do this? What was the idea?
I have no doubt about that.
Let me come in here.
Yes.
Let me come in here. There's no legal issue. As usual, you journalists don't know the law.
Who doesn't know the law?
There is no legal issue.
No, who doesn't know the law?
Legal issues in a nomination
This is Subramanian Swamy.
Please understand.
No, Subramanian Swamy, I'm sorry. You are a lawyer.
I said technical issues.
No.
I said technical issues.
No, you said that.
I said technical issues.
There's no legal issue.
He said technical issues.
Kapil Sibal says there was
I said technical issue then.
in spectrum.
Allow me some time, please.
1 minute. Vinod Mehta comes in. 1 second.
Oh,
Vinod
God.
Mehta. Neither technical nor legal. Vinod Mehta. Back into the debate. Vinod Mehta.
Arnab, kahan se kahan pahunch gaye? I mean, we were discussing something and we are going to Sonia Gandhi's MPhil and Sonia Gandhi's Cambridge and all this. There is an issue here which
Swamy raised
you
it.
rightly brought out, that perhaps the political class and Rahul Gandhi should not have got into this. But there is no reason why you and I should not be talking about this. And the question is that this matter came into the public domain because of the last affidavit that Mr. Modi submitted. If that affidavit had not submitted and if he had not filled that column, we would not be discussing this matter today. So this matter in a sense has been brought up by Mr. Modi for the first time acknowledging that he's married. So this is not a political question, but the people of India have every right to ask.
Who doesn't know the
I
law?
have to come in now. Please. I have to make certain points.
I'm telling you don't know the law.
Who doesn't know? Vinod
Why was
Mehta.
Mr. Modi not saying this in earlier affidavit?
As per the
journalists are famous for
No, Subramanian Swamy, don't make this. No, Subramanian Swamy, this is the second time you are making this comment.
Please understand.
I am sorry. I am sorry.
Please understand what the law is.
No, Subramanian Swamy, we are not so ignorant of the law.
Understand, Mr. Swamy, I'm saying that if he has filled the form in a particular way today,
you can ask other questions,
Mr. Modi all this while. He could have not put a dash and filled his name in there.
Affidavit. Marital status is not an affidavit, mister.
It's not an affidavit.
As
I'm not calling it
It's
an
not an
affidavit.
Subramanian Swamy, one
I
second.
don't know what
Sankarshan, Subramanian Swamy is confusing.
What is an affidavit?
Subramanian Swamy is
understand what
making an
an affidavit
attempt.
is?
Subramanian Swamy is making an attempt to confuse the argument because Subramanian Swamy knows.
There's no confusion.
Subramanian
Please
Swamy
don't
knows.
use words like affidavit.
Subramanian
There's
Swamy.
no legality in this.
What
There's
are you
no
saying?
affidavit in this.
Subramanian
We are
Swamy,
not
as per the conduct of election.
We
As
are not
per-
in a court
all
of law,
ignorant.
Dr. Swamy, with due respect at the moment.
No, 1 second. Forget it.
But I know enough about
We are
it to
discussing
tell
what is
you
happening on an
that
election
there is
campaign
No,
trail.
illegality question
just
here
a minute.
at all.
Just a minute.
You
Arnab,
understand the
Just
electoral
a
law?
minute,
Let
gentlemen.
me educate you if
As
you
per
want.
the conduct of election
Don't be
rules
so pompous.
1961, as per the conduct
What
of
does it
election
say?
rules 1961, I request Subramanian
What does
Swamy
it say?
to look up rule number 4A, which says that the candidate shall,
What
at the
does it
time of
say?
presenting the nomination
Read it
papers
out.
to the returning officer of the Election Commission, also present a sworn affidavit signed by a magistrate. Please check up Conduct of
what?
Election Rules
On the
1961
question
Section
of
4A.
education
Subramanian Swamy,
qualification
please understand.
And your assets. Please understand that.
The candidate,
Only on two
Dr.
things
Swamy,
you
this is
produce.
So
not
what
a
are you
legal
saying, Dr.
debate.
Swamy? No,
Neither
don't
it
say
is
we don't know
about
the law.
affidavits. This is about a public position taken by a man who aspires to become the Prime Minister of the country.
Come down to that. Now, let's
Yes,
talk in that
and
place.
so
Don't talk about
for the past
legality, which you don't know
many
anything
years,
about.
he has not filled in a certain column, which he has now filled in a
All right,
different
I'm
way.
coming- let's come
the
to
whole
that.
question
You're
is,
talking about the
why did he
morality
not
question.
fill in those columns the way he has today?
Absolutely.
Because
Let me
the Supreme
say
Court said he
that
has to
there-
fill it. He filled that column under compulsion.
No, there's no. Yeah, come on, the Supreme Court only said about educational qualification and assets, nothing else. You don't understand. You haven't seen any of the judges.
So the
of
BJP
Supreme Court, let me
spokesperson
tell
on
you,
this program are
there
contradicting
only
themselves
two
then.
things.
Nirmala Sitharaman said one thing, you are saying another.
Which are material. I am telling you there are only two things which are material. If you lie about your educational qualification, it doesn't invalidate your form. If you lie about your assets, it doesn't invalidate your form. It's only perjury, which is a separate prosecution. As far as the acceptance or rejection of a nomination form is
Arnab,
concerned,
please allow
only
me
to
two things
Ragini Nayak.
matter.
I've been very
You gave the
patiently waiting
voter,
for a long
you give your
time.
voter
Okay, so
identity
Ragini is countering.
and B,
Not a
your
legal-
age.
1.5
These are the
minutes
only two
left.
things that matter.
1.5 minutes left.
Marital
Ragini's
status
counter.
doesn't matter.
Ragini's counter.
Not a legal
Ignorant
issue, Dr.
people.
Swamy.
Ragini is countering you, sir, Dr. Swamy.
Ignorant people.
Dr. Swamy.
All right, then let's not talk about legality. Let's not talk about
Well,
legality.
you know,
Talk about
don't say
whatever
let's not
morality
talk
you want to
about
talk.
legality.
And,
Mr. Subramanian Swamy, get your facts right,
there
please.
is no illegality.
You cannot shout us down like this.
There's no illegality. All
see,
you
even-
ignoramuses don't know that there's no
Mr.
illegality.
Modi
Please go and read the law.
has intentionally,
Quoting in section
deliberately
Dr.
and
Swamy, you are using what
maliciously
is
You know,
suppressed
you were just
facts,
interested in
concealed
using
information,
adjectives for your
and
co-panelists.
he has
I
put
mean,
forth
what is this all
information
about?
which is wrong, which is fallacious. An affidavit which contains the information about the marital status of the candidate,
There's no affidavit on
along
marriage.
with the
What a
assets and
dumb thing to
liabilities,
say.
is mandated
dumb
by the
thing
law
to
of the
say.
land. And on top of that, we are
Just like
not
Mr.
talking
Rahul
about
Gandhi,
any
you're
Tom,
as
Dick,
dumb
or
as him.
Harry. We are here talking about a man who, in the mode of self-proclaimed appreciation, looks upon himself as the next
you're
prime
as dumb
ministerial
as Mr.
candidate.
Rahul Gandhi.
And here, by doing this, he has not only proved that he is dishonest, he does not hold any credibility, but he has also shown how insensitive, callous,
Come on
and
now,
crude he
don't
is
talk about
as
all
far
this.
as his
You're
better
an
half is
ignoramus.
concerned.
You're just like Mr.
And I would
Rahul
like
Gandhi.
to remind you
Dumb as
that
hell.
it is a known fact of the second wave feminism that wherever gender issues are concerned.
Oh.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, she was making
What
a point
happened
on
to
gender
Nirmala
issues.
Sitharaman?
I don't believe this is an argument of gender issues. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to end the debate because of want of time. It's not for wanting to cut off the Ragini Nayak. But fact is,
I agree with you.
Just think about one thing. Think about it.
Political thing.
Think about one thing. How does this help anyone? Right? And why is it being raised now? In such a manner. If this fight gets personal, I also want to just make a point to Subramanian Swamy. Remember this, Dr. Subramanian Swamy. Don't make it a personal fight. There are bigger issues before the nation. So this threat
What
and
is a
counter
personal
threat.
fight?
No,
I
you
didn't make
threat
it a
and
personal
we'll also.
Your Congress
No, so I
party
can ask you.
becomes personal.
I can ask you what was Venkaiah Naidu saying
You
today?
didn't stop
This is
her.
very unfortunate.
You didn't stop her. What kind of a moderator you are?
No, don't tell me.
You didn't stop her
Don't
when
tell
she
me
was
what kind of a
making
moderator I am.
personal-
Subramanian
Yes,
Swamy,
I
the
am
Dr.
question
Swamy,
is-
No,
just
most
because
of
you
the
can
times I'm
stop
getting
her, you can
disconnected.
cross off
I'm
few
not able
adjectives.
to comment,
You're
finish my comments.
Subramanian-
Arnab, two
He didn't
important
finish
points
your
that I want to
topic.
make
He went
here.
into Amrita
Very
Singh.
quickly.
What an
It's
idiot
impossible
she
to
is.
talk to you, Dr. Swamy. You are calling people idiots.
course,
You are
of
calling
course. There
people
is a question
fools.
of disclosure
I mean, what kind of
process.
debate are you in?
Is-
I'm
Isn't
not
that
in this
what you-
program
what
at
you
your
argued?
invitation, mister.
No, one sec. Let us restrain personal remarks, Dr. Swamy. One
But
sec.
I'm not here to be called
You can
names
get
by you
personal.
either.
You can
Yeah,
get
yeah, it
personal.
applies
That's
to
how you
everybody.
behave.
One
only
minute.
to me.
Dr. Swamy, Ragini wants to respond
I
to
have not
you.
called you any names. I've
Okay.
called you Dr. Swamy.
Okay, 1 minute.
Consistently.
Ragini wants to respond to you. I think she should complete her point and then we'll close. 1 second, please. Ragini, I am only... Please answer this. It's not about... How does this help? That's all. You will get... How does this help? Who does this help?
Arnab Goswami,
How
you have
and who
tried
does
your
it help?
level best to make this issue look like a completely personalized issue. I have been saying time and again that it has legal, social and political ramifications. Legally, we have
Legal.
debated.
Again.
Politically, I would want to tell the audience that Mr. Modi himself has been professing at the rallies that I'm single. He has been politically using and misusing his singlehood to reap benefits. He has posed that as a virtue.
Legal.
As far as social issue is
Okay,
concerned,
wrapping up now.
Let me also remind you.
I've given
that
enough time on all sides.
A leader of this stature is looked upon by people. If he abandons and deserts
Yes,
his
but
wife,
you know,
he is setting an example to be followed. I
may appear to be.
also have to say this, Arnab.
But I may appear to be a little.
I will give.
I may
will put
appear to be a little
hypothetical
naive
situation.
about it, but I do believe, and I do believe, Narendra Modi's personal life and Rahul Gandhi's personal life and anyone's personal life should not be the focus of the 2014 campaign. As long as people, it's more about what they do.
You cannot divide the personal from political.
No, well, I mean, then let's get in. Let this be a personal fight. Let this not be.
His demeanor has proved that he has no
Okay, Ragini Nayak,
credibility.
Subramanian
He's
Swamy, Sankarshan Thakur and Vinod Mehta, I thank you for joining me on debate number 2
Thank you,
on the
Arnab.
Newshour tonight. Thank you.